Hey everybody, guess what? We're back today. I know we've been busy all day telling you all about a festival. We're switching gears and we're going to tell you about something that's going to have open and have a ribbon cutting here in Franklin. It's TOCA. I've got Eddie Lewis with me here. He's the founder. So we're going to talk about football, but not the typical American football, right?
That's right. That's right.
How's it going this afternoon?
It's great. I'm loving it. It's actually my first time, to the Nashville area. So really excited to be here. Super excited to see the center here all finished off. Obviously, Nashville's become quite the soccer or football hub, as you know. And yes. So I'm really excited to see all the growth. We've had some good conversations with Nashville FC. So really enjoying my time.
Yes, so tomorrow there's going to be a ribbon cutting for TOCA. So explain to us what this really is and what it's going to be right there in Franklin. Tell us what it's all about.
Yeah, so Toca Training Centers are soccer centers, and we offer programming from, young kids age 18 months all the way up into our adult leagues with people well into their 50s and 60s. And we have kids programs that run in the morning, the leagues obviously in the evening, but our core business is Toca Training, and it's we have 14 studios inside the facility here, and kids will come in and they'll train individually or in groups. We have a completely tech-driven and automated system that delivers soccer balls for players to practice their skills, their first touch, their decision making, all that's facilitated by a Toca trainer in our facility, really isolated to help players get better at soccer.
So tell me about, you created this Toca. I kept saying TOCA, sorry. It's in the TOA Sports Center.
That's right. That's
Toca.
Right.
So tell me, you created this. Tell me why you wanted to create this for younger players and what they can learn.
Sure. For me, you're right. This was born out of kind of my own experience. I was a youth player that, played lots of sports growing up, wasn't, specifically dedicated to soccer. So I found in my years that I was sort of trying to play catch up to a lot of the top players at the time, and developed this concept of training with a tennis ball and a tennis ball machine, and sort of took that concept. And over the years that became sort of my secret sauce, if you will, and allowed me to go on to have a very successful professional career. I played in 2 World Cups for the United States. So, professionally very, very successful. And along the way, always believed that, if I could take this concept and make it, slightly more soccer specific, add a few elements that I felt were missing from my training, this could be as great as it was for me as it will be for, so many other soccer players. So as soon as I retired, I began, sort of researching how to engineer, this sort of product. And, a few years later, here we are with, now close to 20 centers around the country. And I think we've delivered over 50 million balls, through these training sessions. So we're starting to make quite the impact.
Tell me about, you mentioned the tennis ball. You call it a small ball, but actually a tennis ball. How does that work? Because it seems so odd comparing a soccer ball to a tennis ball. I mean, how does that training work? How's that?
Yeah, I mean, the philosophy is fairly simple in that, the ball is obviously smaller than a regulation size ball. Our Toca balls are technically sort of a size 2. But the idea being that because they have a smaller sweet spot, it becomes kind of harder to control. And as a result, your skill development becomes, much greater, right? So if I can master this smaller ball, all of a sudden, now a size 5 looks like a large beach ball, if you will, right? So for us, the ability to take a ball that's smaller and harder to control, but at the same time, it needs to be large enough so that when I want to make a pass or take a shot, I don't compromise any of my technique in order to do that. And that really got us to the tennis ball was nice, but truthfully it was a little bit too small, especially for younger players. So, we eventually landed on the size that we have today, which is really still challenging, but at the same time allows you to kick it the same way you would a regular ball.
Okay, my mind is blown. I never even considered that. Obviously, you did because you play, but that's pretty incredible. Tell us about some things you've got coming up. You've got some free offerings for people to come check it out, enhance their skills right there in Franklin.
Yeah, that's right. So, for us, because it's a brand new concept, and certainly things haven't many players and parents haven't seen before. We offer a free kickoff session. So we allow you to sign up right on the website to come in. It's a free session that really is designed to introduce you to the technology, to the concept, really kind of walk you through what we do, and probably more importantly, why we do it. And, for most people, that gives them a great introduction. And from there, we talk about all the different packages or memberships we offer, and, hopefully begin to build a great training relationship with those players. And like I said, we're right around the corner from launching a kids program that's called TOCA Strikers that we're launching here in early October that we're really excited about. We have 5-a-side leagues that run every evening. So, beyond just the training, we want to be a real soccer community for not just the Franklin, but the Nashville area.
And so all the facility trainings you guys are doing, they're inside. So when winter coming up, you'll have training year round, which sometimes we don't have that here in Middle Tennessee because of the weather.
Right. Absolutely. So for us, those become, really important months of the year. Right. I know the weather can be, inclement weather can be challenging at times. So because we totally control the environment, we allow players to, sort of eliminate that barrier for that hour with us during their training, and really focus on their technical and decision-making skills. So yeah, we're all indoor, and like I said, we're currently here in Franklin, but we have big plans to try and have 3 or 4 more centers around the Nashville area in the not too distant future.
Oh, okay. Dropped a little hint there that there might be some more facilities. So I hear that you're going to be around. If people want to meet you and talk to you, that you're going to be available and around a little bit in the Franklin area. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. I'll be here all evening tonight, working with some coaches and talking to families that are here. Tomorrow we have the ribbon cutting with the mayor, as well as some other press that we're doing. But yeah, I'd love to meet as many people as possible, and certainly excited to talk about all the great things we're doing in the sport.
That's amazing. Well, thanks for joining us today, telling us all about that. You guys go check it out. Tell us the website where they can sign up for some of the free events.
That's right. So tocafootball.com is the website, and you can click on your location from there. It's very straightforward. There'll be a pop-up offering the free kickoff session. I highly encourage everybody to come out and do that. There's absolutely no strings attached. For us, because it's such a new concept, we just want people to have the opportunity to kind of come in and touch and feel the experience. And by doing so, we seem to build some pretty great relationships from there. Yeah,
I got to know, how many 18-month-old kids do you have out there kicking the ball? I'm like so curious.
That's very early on. Part of the kids program is it's very much just like a mommy and me, classes that go up to age 6. We really don't start, working on the training side till, kind of 4 or 5 years old, like in most sports. But we do have some really great programs for, young families that more than anything want the opportunity to get their kids out running around, and probably more than anything tire them out so they can go home and take a nice nap, right?
That's exactly right. As a mom, yes. Okay, I get that now. I was like 18 months old. All right, that sounds even better. I'm sure a lot of moms are signing up now. They're clicking through right this minute.
It's a good, it's a good setup.
Yeah. Hey, Eddie, thanks for joining us today and telling us all about that. You guys, please go check that out. You can, as he said, he's going to be around tonight, and tomorrow you can go meet him. All right. Awesome. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Yep.